Because I love physical media, because you love physical media, because it's the holiday season, and physical media is the gift that keeps on giving. I have a huge update here featuring all the physical media that I've procured over the past several months. And let's get things started with the Arrow video pile. And first up, Shawscope Volume 3. I did a full unboxing and overview of this release not that long ago. Go check out that video for a full in-depth overview of this awesome box set and everything that comes inside of it. I just did a review of this one. It is the limited edition 4K UHD for Demolition Man. Go check out that review. This is a killer limited edition release for Demolition Man. Here's one that I'm excited to check out. It's the 4K UHD release for A Simple Plan. This is a great movie. I don't hear people talk about it very often, but this is a really good one, directed by Sam Raimi. Also check out the novel. The novel is really good also, but I'm excited to check out A Simple Plan in 4K. And this one's got a lot of new and old extras on it, so yeah, very cool. Excited to check that one out. I did a review of this one back during the Halloween season. It is the 4K UHD release for Michael Dougherty's Trick or Treat. Go check out that review. This is another awesome release from Arrow, Arrow's just killed it this year. One awesome release after another. I was fortunate enough to snag most of them. And one of those awesome releases was the US release for the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment box set. I did an unboxing and overview of this set. Go check out that video for an in-depth look inside of this beauty, because this is just stunning. A stunning, gorgeous, beautiful release. Here's another killer box set from Arrow Video that I did an unboxing and in-depth overview of. It is the J-Horror Rising box set. Some great movies included in this set. Definitely go check out that video. But this is a beauty, gorgeous box set. Here is a 4K upgrade from the standard Blu-ray. It is for Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Here's one I did a brief review of, a J-horror movie that I'd never heard of, but definitely made an impact. And that is Tomie, or Tomei. Tomei. I'm not sure, but good stuff. If you're a fan of J-horror, highly recommend it. Another 4K upgrade from the standard Blu-ray, Sergio Martino's Torso. Awesome giallo movie here. Really looking forward to checking it out in 4K. I'm sure it's going to look incredible. If you've seen Torso in 4K, let me know how it looks. Here's one I was really excited when I heard that Arrow was releasing it on 4K. The Chronicles of Riddick. I like this movie a lot. It's bloated. It's overblown. It's, what's the word? Self-indulgent. Very, very self-indulgent. It's a space opera that, I don't know, I dig it. I dig it because it's just so extra. It's extra, as the kids say these days. But I dig it. The Chronicles of Riddick in 4K. Here's one I'm excited about revisiting. I've not seen this movie in many, many years. Abel Ferrara's The Addiction. A very gritty, very raw, very Abel Ferrara take on vampirism. Definitely check it out. And this one's got a lot of extras on it too, so I'm excited about not only the movie, but diving into all the extras. Here's another one I'm excited to check out. I'm sure it's going to get the nostalgia flowing. The Last Video Store. And just listen to this synopsis. A love letter to video rental stores and the B-movie treasures that lined their walls. I'm sold. If you've seen The Last Video Store, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below. Can't wait to check that out. And the last one from Arrow Video, a movie I've never seen before. Grab the 4K, The Invasion. Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman. I know it's an Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of thing. If you've seen it, please let me know your thoughts on it. Lots of extras. to dive into back here as well. So Arrow definitely hit the ball out of the park this year when it comes to physical media. No doubt about it. It's not going to be easy narrowing all the great physical media releases from this year down to my top 10 favorite physical media releases. But I'll make it happen. Another company that killed it this year, Second Sight. And of all the great Second Sight releases that came out this year, this one is definitely got to be at the tippity top of the mountain. And that is The Hitcher. This one was a long time in the coming, but it was absolutely worth the wait. The 4K picture quality and sound quality are absolutely stupendous. The movie looks incredible. Lots of great extras on here, both new and old. Of course, with every limited edition Second Sight release, the packaging and all the accoutrements that come with it are just top notch. If there's a better physical media release from this year, let me know down in the comments section below. But The Hitcher, my God, I did a full review of this release. Go check out that video. Another one I did a review of, however, I only got the standard edition release, still a killer release from Second Sight Films, and that is The Blair Witch Project. 3 versions of the movie on this release, and we get like a 2.5 hour making of documentary that includes footage that they shot while making the film. Like, not just there in the woods, but like brainstorming and writing and just sitting around thinking about the Blair Witch Project. I'd never seen that footage before. Great stuff. As you all know, I'm a huge sucker for making of documentaries, especially feature-length ones. This is like a double feature-length making of documentary on here. So good. So good. Check out my review of this release and of the movie too. Let's talk about Anchor Bay. That's right, I said Anchor Bay. Now, it's not the classic Anchor Bay that we all know and love if you were around in the dawning of boutique physical media labels, but a new Anchor Bay, a newly what's that called when they launch a ship? We'll just call it a launch. A newly launched Anchor Bay. An Anchor Bay under new management, but I've got 3 releases from them here. I did a brief review of this one. I loved it. Abruptio. Go check out my review of Abruptio. This is a wild one. I liked it a lot. This one sounds pretty wild too. Crust. If you've seen Crust, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below. I'm not even going to read the plot synopsis back here because I think that could get this video like flagged for mature audiences. Let's just say it involves socks and certain fluids. I don't know. I've heard good things about it. If you've seen it, please let me know. And last up here from Anchor Bay, Cursed in Baja. It's directed by Jeff Daniel Phillips, stars Jeff Daniel Phillips, is co-produced by Jeff Daniel Phillips. He wrote and directed it, co-produced it, and stars in it. He's pulling some Orson Welles kind of moves here. I like it. If you've seen Cursed in Baja, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments. Moving right along here, we've got some Synapse Films releases, and this was the big one for Synapse this year. This one, again, a long time in the coming, but definitely worth the wait. Of course, I'm talking about Trick or Treat, a co-production between Synapse Films and Red Shirt Pictures. This is another one. This one's going to be right there at the top, I think, of my favorite physical media releases of 2024 list. Lots of great extras on here, a feature-length making of documentary. The picture quality and the sound quality are great. If you're a fan of this movie, this is exactly what you've been waiting for all these years. Synapse Films and Red Shirt Pictures delivered big time, and love the artwork there on the box. Just love this release all around. Love the movie. Great stuff. 2 releases here from director Mike Mendez, one a 4K, one a standard Blu-ray. The first, The Convent. I did a review of the movie and of this 4K release. Go check out that review for my thoughts on the movie and on this release. And Killers. Now, this was an interesting one. I liked it. I liked it. It was definitely Tarantino inspired, I think. But I liked it. It's an interesting film. Interesting. And last, but certainly not least, from Synapse Films, a holiday movie. A holiday movie. A very demented holiday movie. Infinite Santa 3000. Excuse me, 8000. If you thought Infinite Santa 3000 was good, you have not seen anything yet, because this is Infinite Santa 8000. I did a brief review of this movie. Go check out that review. But yeah, this is very fun, very twisted, animated movie. You never know. It might become a new holiday classic. Check it out. Got 2 releases here from Vinegar Syndrome, both of them 4Ks. The first one, Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf. Yes, I have the Blu-ray, but if there is a 4K of Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf out there, I'm gonna get it. And just look at the beautiful artwork on this slip. Vinegar Syndrome always kills it with their slipcases, and this one is no exception. Beautiful, beautiful release for Howling 2. I've not had a chance to check it out in 4K yet, but I'm sure it looks incredible. And this one is another 4K upgrade, a giallo movie that I love with all my heart, Lamberto Bava's Delirium. I did a review of this movie a few years ago. Go check out that review for my thoughts on the movie. Needless to say, love the movie to death. Again, great slipcase here. I can't turn it around and show you the back because there's some naughtiness going on back here, but there's a lot of naughtiness that's going on in this movie. But great, sleazy, giallo, fun, Delirium. Love it. Can't wait to check it out in 4K. We got some TerraVision releases coming up here, but the first one is not a 4K, nor is it a Blu-ray or a DVD. It's not even a VHS. It's a cassette tape. The Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning soundtrack. I don't have a cassette player. I haven't owned a cassette player in a very long time, but if there's a Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning soundtrack cassette out there, I've got to add it to the collection. And it's a red case, of course. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, how could I not add that to my collection? As far as Blu-rays are concerned, the WNUF Halloween special. I watched this during the Halloween season. I don't know. I have a hard time getting into this movie. I don't know. I want to like this movie. I just don't like it all that much. But I'm glad that I have it in my collection because it's one of those movies that like I feel compelled to watch around the Halloween season. I just wish I liked it more. But I own it now, so I can watch it every Halloween season, and maybe my thoughts will change. I'm not sure. Next up, Hell's Highway. This is one I've not seen in many, many years. Looking forward to revisiting it on this release. Beautiful looking release here. Love that slipcase. Love the colors on it. Lots of nice extras on this release as well. Beautiful stuff here. If you're a fan of Hell's Highway, let me know down in the comments. Another one I'm looking forward to revisiting. It's been many, many years since I last saw it. American Nightmare, starring Debbie Rochon. Liked this movie a lot back in the day, and excited about giving it a rewatch, courtesy of this beautiful release from Terror Vision. And if there was a Hall of Fame for shot on video horror movies, this movie would undoubtedly be, if not the very first selection for that Hall of Fame, in the inaugural class, no doubt about it. And that is Tim Ritter's Killing Spree. What a movie. What a movie. If you're a fan of Killing Spree, please let me know down in the comments. And this is a very nice release for Killing Spree from Terror Vision. Great stuff. And last but not least, from Terror Vision, and only because I'm trying to get in shape, I'm trying to better myself, I'm trying to be healthier, Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout. That's the only reason why I bought this. Just trying to get in better shape, trying to improve my health, and Linnea's helping. Linnea is definitely helping. God bless you, Linnea. Sweat it out with a heavenly body of horror. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, Scream Factory, here we come. I did an unboxing featuring all of these releases, so I'm just going to go over them pretty quickly here. I picked these up during Scream Factory's Shocktober sale. First up, the collector's edition for Psycho 2. Wait a minute, that's Psycho 3. Here is Psycho 2, one of the greatest sequels of all time. I like it just as much as I like the original. And as a matter of fact, I watch this one more often than I watch the original. Psycho 2, Collector's Edition, great stuff. Psycho 3, Collector's Edition. I think this one's underrated. I like it a lot. RoboCop 2, Collector's Edition. This is an upgrade from the old DVD because my old DVD just stopped working. And that is John Carpenter's Someone's Watching Me. More people need to watch this. I don't hear enough people talking about this movie. It's definitely worth checking out. The Final Terror. This is another one I should like this movie more than I do. On paper, this is a movie that's right up my alley. Backwoods slasher. But every time I watch it, I'm just like, I'm just bored. But it's one of those that I'm compelled to watch over and over again. So I just went ahead, bought the Blu-ray. And the last one, The Editor. Any fans of The Editor, let me know down in the comments. Who loves VHS? Well, you're in luck because I've actually got some VHSs here. The first three are from Vice Press. It is a VHS release for Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2. This is a beautiful, beautiful release. Vice Press just does excellent work. I did an unboxing video of all these VHSs and a couple of posters from them that were also incredible. Go check out that video. But we got Evil Dead 2. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Suspiria. Look at the artwork on that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another one for Suspiria, but clamshell. That's right. Suspiria VHS clamshell. And these are, I mean, they're collectibles, but they're, I mean, if you've got a VCR, they'll play. I mean, they're real VHSs. It's not like they're not, you know, they're just for show. They're collectible, yes, but you can watch them. So there you go. This is a VHS from Dark Sky Films. It came inside the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary chainsaw, which I did a full unboxing of that. A very controversial release. It was expensive. It was too expensive. Just watch the video. Just watch that video. I go in depth about it, whether I think it's worth the money or not. Go check out that video. But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre VHS. Now, this artwork, of course, is a reprint of the original VHS release for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And here's the 4K, the 50th anniversary 4K for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that was also in the 50th anniversary chainsaw. But there it is, 50th anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre, my favorite horror film of all time. There you go. And this is probably the 50th edition of the movie that I own. So makes sense. 50 years, 50 editions, but it's my favorite horror movie of all time. So now I've got just some random releases here. And the first one is another anniversary release, this time a 40th anniversary release for A Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the international release for the 40th anniversary. Comes inside the slip box. It's a steelbook. The movie looks beautiful on 4K. This is a very nice edition. I did a full review of the movie and of this edition. Go check out that video. I'm not sure why this release wasn't offered along with the standard release in the US, why this was only an international release for the movie. No clue, but this is definitely, in my opinion, the better of the two. And here is a beauty. This one definitely brings back memories from Viavision, the American Psycho Collection Blood Pack. Just have a look at that. A blood pack. Man, that it reminds me of the video store. And this is just gorgeous. American Psycho, I mean, they could have left out American Psycho 2. You really should have left out American Psycho 2, but, you know, American Psycho, I love the movie. It's got to be up there in like my top 10 movies of all time, to be honest. And just, I mean, the fact that they released this in a blood pack, thank you, Viavision. Thank you. On the back too, just look at that. Oh, Viavision. A couple of releases I picked up during Black Friday from Amazon. First up is the 4K release for Event Horizon. I'm sure this one is going to look spectacular in 4K. Like Event Horizon a lot. And I grabbed the John Wick 1 through 4 Blu-ray set. Here is one from Grindhouse releasing Hollywood 90028. Any fans of this movie out there? Let me know. I've not had a chance to check it out yet. I've heard some interesting things about it. Ty West is apparently a fan. The director of The First Omen is also a fan. So, yeah, I'm excited to check it out. If you've seen it, let me know. Here's a release from Cleopatra in MVD Visual, Silent Bite. I did a brief review of this movie. Go check it out. It's a holiday vampire survival horror movie. And I had a lot of fun with it. Here's one from Dark Arts and MVD Visual. It's called Terra Firma. I just couldn't get into this one. There's elements of it that I liked, but overall, I don't know. I couldn't quite get into it. An interesting movie, but Here's another one I really wanted to like. I just couldn't. This is The Forest Hills. It is Shelley Duvall's final film role. And yeah, I just could not get into it. Not a fan. Also stars Dee Wallace, Edward Furlong, and Chico Mendez. And I tried. I just, nah. Here's one that I am definitely into from Ronin Flicks. I did a brief review of the movie and of the Blu-ray release. Spiral. Check this movie out. Great movie. This is a really nice release for the film, too, from Ronin. More people should talk about Spiral. Great stuff. Here's an oldie but goldie that I really enjoyed. The Bat Whispers from VCI. If you've seen The Bat Whispers, please let me know your thoughts on it. This is also a really nice release for it as well. Oh crap, here's another Synapse release. We'll add this one to the Synapse pile. It's the Block Island Sound. It's a 4K, and this is a slow burn. It's definitely a slow burn, but it keeps you invested. It keeps you interested. The mystery is compelling, and the payoff is worth it. I enjoyed the Block Island Sound. Check it out. Very nice release, 4K from Synapse. Check it out. Here's a release from Dark Star, which is a Vinegar Syndrome partner label, Fear.com. This is a movie I've always had kind of a soft spot in my heart for, and I've always felt like it's been judged too cruelly. And granted, the story is kind of weak, the characters are kind of weak, the dialogue is kind of weak, but the visuals are excellent. Great visuals. And yeah, this is a very nice release from Dark Star for Fear.com. Got Stephen Dorff there on the back. He's bleeding out of his eyes. Good stuff. Great cast in this movie. Yeah, I recommend it. If you saw Fear.com back in the day and you didn't like it, give it a rewatch. Give it a revisit. All you Toxic Avengers fans, Toxic Crusaders, the series on Blu-ray. And yes, the Toxic Avenger had a Saturday morning cartoon show. I know. It was a different time. But here it is on Blu-ray with a lot of extras. So if you were a fan of the Toxic Crusaders, there you go. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, the last few. We've got a 4K release here from Dark Force for a movie I've never seen, but it looks interesting. Mirror, Mirror, starring Karen Black. If you've seen this movie, please let me know. It sounds pretty interesting. An outcast girl begins to receive black magic powers through an old mirror. I may have to watch that tonight. Last up, we have got 2 releases from Radiance. And Radiance is a company that I don't think gets enough props because they've steadily been putting out a lot of great physical media. And these 2 releases look like more of the same. First up here, we've got Dogra Magra. If you've seen Dogra Magra, please let me know what I'm in store for. And we have got a box set here that includes 3 films: The Ghost of Yatshura, The Snow Woman, and The Bride from Hades, the Gothic box set. This is an awesome looking box set. We get a booklet included. 3 ghost stories newly restored in 4K. If you've seen The Ghost of Yatshura, The Snow Woman, or The Bride from Hades, please let me know. So there you go. All of the physical media releases that I've picked up over the course of the past few months. Thanks for hanging in there. I know these update videos can run pretty long. I've said in the past that I'm not going to space them out as far as I do, but it is what it is. Every time I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do an update video, I remember, oh, well, I'm waiting for that to come in. And then when I sit down to do it again, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm waiting for more to come in. So, what can I say? I love my physical media. And if you love physical media too, please give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody out there is having a great, safe, healthy, and happy holiday season. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.